Murder in the woodshed. The woodshed stood at the edge of the property like a forgotten thought, its planks darkened by rain and age. Moss stitched the boards together, and a single hinge cried when the wind pressed against the door. The forest behind it breathed steadily, releasing the smell of damp leaves and iron-rich soil. At dusk, the light thinned into a bruised violet, and the shed swallowed what remained. Inside, the floor bore scars from decades of chopping, each nick holding a memory. A rusted axe leaned against the wall, its blade dulled but faithful. Cobwebs trembled in the corners as a body slumped forward, the weight settling with finality. Blood seeped between the cracks in the boards, dark as spilled ink, absorbed by old pine that had learned to keep secrets. The killer moved with the patience of someone who knew the land. Boots left no story on the ground, stepping only where pine needles softened the earth. Hands wiped the handle clean, then wiped again, as if cleanliness could erase intent. The axe returned to its place, angled just so, blending into the quiet order of tools. Outside, the trees stood witness without judgment, their rings older than guilt. Night gathered. An owl crossed the clearing, wings whispering over the roof. The shed cooled, and the smell of blood sharpened, mixing with sap and rot. Insects discovered the warmth, mapping the edges of the stain. The body, once animated by small habits and larger hopes, became still matter, claimed by gravity and shadow. By morning, fog pooled low and pale. The woodshed appeared harmless, almost gentle, softened by dew. A crow landed on the roof, cocked its head, and departed. No one noticed the missing hinge pin tucked beneath a stone, or the faint groove where something heavy had been dragged and then carefully brushed away. Days passed. Rain came and went, rinsing the clearing, polishing the lie. The shed endured, keeping its silence. Wood remembers pressure, forests remember footsteps, and places remember endings. Long after names faded, the woodshed held the shape of what had happened there, a narrow room where violence learned to be quiet and time agreed to look the other way.